Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, it's your boy Christian Hanohar. We're back here again today talking about Halloween Resurrection. We made it this far in the Halloween franchise. I'm a big Halloween fan, so obviously I don't just crucify any particular movie, but there are some genuine complaints about this film. Let's look at the cons, if we will. And it comes down to really, for me, only one big con. Let me say this. In Halloween H2O, you had a pop icon, LL Cool J, come into play. Um, he did a fantastic job. The guy really wanted to be an actor. He still acts to this day. He's been on hit shows on the USA Network. He's acted in multiple movies. The guy is a credible actor, hip hop artist, you name it. Buster Rhymes, I have nothing against him. I really don't. Do I think he's on the same level musically as LL Cool J? Not necessarily, but that's not even remotely close to the point. LL Cool J had a good character in this movie, had good chops, was a believable character. The whole deal. I think with Buster Rhymes, the big problem was his character was just miserable. His character was horrible, and it was just too ridiculous. And it's kind of upsetting. I think the writers could have done a little bit better. They could have, made his character a little bit better. But I think what they were really worried about was securing that pop icon of that time. And it's just a shame. It really is. Like, they pretty much tried to replicate, they kind of tried to replicate H2O in the sense of the witty kid characters, the smart alecky, and they tried to have that hit guy in the movie again, the hit music guy in the movie again, and the Buster Rhymes character just did not work out at all. And I hate to rant right here, but here's the deal. I don't care who it is. Not even Sylvester Stallone, who's my favorite action star, can drop kick Michael Myers and knock him back 10 feet. Not even Freddy, who's my favorite horror icon, would be able to do that, if you ask me. Nobody should be able to drop kick Michael Myers and knock him back 10 feet. That's where I was just like, oh, come on. Even I'm just like, I'm upset over that, And I feel like I'm very lenient on these films. I don't I don't really want to put the blames 100% on Buster Rhymes. I really think it was the producers' problems, and just some major issues with that character for him. I mean, maybe in a different light he would have done much better. And I don't think she wasn't as bad, but then again her character didn't have as much ridiculous things she had to do. But a little too much pop icon in it for me and for my taste, But there are some pros about this movie. I think Nick LaRay I think that's how you pronounce it. Regardless, the guy who played Michael Myers, I thought he did a fantastic job. I thought the music was great in the movie. I thought it had pretty good timing. It felt a little American Pie-ish, but obviously that's because those movies had just come out around that time. They were very popular. I think you had a character or two from that movie. But at the end of the day, it's not my favorite, and it's it is what it is. I do love the mask from Resurrection. As you can see, I've got a copy of it, But, it is what it is. Halloween Resurrection, if you asked me why we had a remake, I think part of the reason was because of this movie. I mean, because obviously, where do you go from Resurrection? And I know people are going to say, oh, I can come up with the story. Sure you could, but, I mean, come on. Where would you really want to go from Resurrection? I think the only way to really do a sequel to Resurrection is to pull an H2O on Resurrection, if you know what I mean. Kind of just ignore it. And you have to let a lot of time pass. I think you can do a sequel to Resurrection in the sense that you can bring back the original Michael Myers character and make it in somewhat of a real time, and kind of just say, well, Resurrection could have happened, and going along with the timeline, But really, that's the only way. I just don't think you could really do a sequel with those characters in the movie. That's what I'm saying. You can't really do a sequel with that. So I'm not blaming Resurrection for there being a Halloween sequel, but I think that was a catalyst, definitely for sure. But here's my question. So that's my review of Halloween Resurrection. Do you want me to review? Do you guys want me to review Halloween's remakes 1 and 2, or do you want me to get you guys to cut it off here? What do you guys think? And what do you want from me? Is there something you want me to start talking about? Is there something you want me to start showing? I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. As soon as I get these new figures in, I know NECA's got some great stuff coming. I'm going to show those off as soon as I get them. I have a great birthday present that's going to be coming, but it's not going to be coming for a couple months. It's being made by Trick or Treat Studios. That's a hint. But what do you guys want from me? I'm curious to know what you guys want me to start talking about or whatever. But that's it for this video. You guys please drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys are interested in hearing me talk about, showing off, whatever. What have you. If you guys want a horror room update tour, whatever. So just drop a comment, guys, and let me know what you want me to do next. I'll review the Rob Zombies if you want me to. And, we'll see. We'll see what we get from this video. So I hope y'all are doing great. We'll see you guys next time.